So for the first one, 108, you're going to draw two little square roots. I'm going to share my screen and show you Desmos. Do you guys remember how to do this? 108 divide x? Except some of you have a calculator in your head and apparently said the answer already. 27 times 4. For the rest of us mere mortals, do you see it on the table here? 27 and 4. Okay. Oh, wait. No, we're going to have one bigger than that. Yeah, sorry. Hold on. You guys said that and I just kind of went with it. Yeah, look right above that. What is this one? 36 and 3. There, so you guys are trying to throw me off. 36 and 3. You want the biggest one that's going to work. So yeah, 4 works, but 36 is bigger. We want the 36 and the 3. All right, so 36 times 3. And then what is your square root of 36? 6. So 6 square root of 3. We're going to do the exact same thing with number 2, except what? You got to look at the cubes list because it's a cube root. So draw 2 little blank cube houses. And let me go back to Desmos. Hey, guys, look it. I'm going to type 384 over x. And you just have to look at the cubes. By the way, this isn't going to be up there when you take a quiz or test. You got to know them. Did you find it already? 64 times 6. Okay. So 64 times 6. What is your cube root of 64? 4. So 4 cube root of 6. Let me real quick do this because I need for you all to calm down. This is the first thing that you should write on your paper when you get it. What you want to do is this. Look, squares. Just look at me. Just look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As far as you want to go. What's 1 squared? 1. 2 squared. 4. Just write that on your paper. All right. And then the cubes. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As far as you want it to go, this would be 1, 8. And if you don't know these, you can type into Desmos 3 cubed and 4 cubed and 5 cubed. So if you don't know them, you can get them from the calculator. So the fact that that list won't be up there doesn't matter because you can generate the list in a few seconds. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, back to what we were doing here. Draw 2 square roots. We need 2 numbers that multiply together to be 80. One of them has to be on the squares list. So I'm going to type this in, 80 over x. And then I'll generate a little bit more of the list. You guys let me know when you see it. Well, there's going to be one bigger than 4. 5 and 16, do you see that? Is 7 an even number? When you do the variables, you're looking for, is it even? No, draw 2 little houses. What's the next closest number to 7? 6. Now it's x6, x to the 6. Now cross them off as you go. What's your square root of 16? 4. And then what is this one going to reduce to? This is the other one that'll work. X to the 3rd. And then whatever you didn't do is left over, which good would be 5x. So you reduce what you can, and then whatever you didn't check off the list is left over. If you were like, hey, Miss Cole, I didn't quite get that. Here, let's do it again. Draw 2 little houses for the 50. What number from this squares list will go into 50? Good. 2 times 25. Good. Is 5 an even number? No. Draw 2 little houses. What will it split into? X4 and x. X to the 4th. Is 8 an even number? Leave it alone. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Just leave it alone. Now we're going to check off our list. All right. What's our square root of 25? 5. What's the next one that's going to work? Good. You're dividing by 2. So it'll be x to the 2nd. It'll be y to the 4th. Again, you're dividing by 2. So y to the 4th. And then 2x is what stays underneath of there. This one is a gimme question. Look at your list of cubes. It's on there. You don't have to split it. But instead of 5, it'll be -5. Cube root of 125 is 5. It's just that it was negative. It just worked out. Now this one, this is what we covered today. Do you see how these are not the same? Okay, 3 is not a big enough number to split, so just leave that one alone. Hey, Miss Cole, it looks like you just recopied it. Sure did. Plus 7, and then you're going to draw 2 little blank roots. So how would 75 split? You're looking at your squares list. Find something up there. 25 times 3. Now, this is where I said go ahead and erase so you don't have to copy the whole thing over again. You, of course, can. But what is your square root of 25? Is 5. Good. So I'm just going to erase that and put 5. So this is going to be -4 square root of 3 plus, why is it 35? Because that's 7 times 5 is 35. Now, do you see how they're the same? They're both square root of 3. So you can add and subtract them together. -4 plus 35. 31 square root of 3. I think there's only 2 questions on the back. I think the back was really short. Yeah, okay. Oh, and this one, identify each expression that is simplest form. Look at me. All you have to look at is the part under the root. And if it can't be split any further, you're good. So look at the first one. Do you see 32? You don't even have to look at what's outside. 32 could be split, couldn't it? Yeah. 4 times 8. You don't want that one. Or actually, it would be 16 times 2. You want the biggest one. Okay, so we don't want that one. Look in here. Could you split this up? Yes, it's not in simplest. If you could do something, it's not in simplest form. How about this one? You cannot do anything with just plain x. That is in simplest form. And then how about the 6y? Again, you're only looking at what's underneath. Could you split 6y? No. 6 is not a big enough number to split. I mean, it would just be 1 times 6, which is not going to help you. Okay, so it's, if you could do more, it's not in simplest form. And you just look at the part underneath. All right, and then the last one, area. Area is length times width. So if you want the area of this rectangle, you're just going to multiply these together. So we're going to multiply the outsides and then multiply the insides. Okay, so 4 times 2 is 8. And then multiply the insides. 20. Oh, actually 27 works, doesn't it? Let's just leave it 27. And then what's the other one? 2. I did that because 27 is on the list of cubes. Do you see that there? What is your cube root of 27? Is 3. And then you would just multiply these. So what's your final answer? 24. Oh, good. Well said. 24 cube root of 2.